Hello my peeps, this is Gina. I have the Curated bead box, beads. I do have some beads from past Curated boxes. This is Curated for the month of November. And then I have these other beads. This one are from other past Curated boxes. So I'm kind of putting a little bit of this and a little bit of that together. Excuse me, to make a double strand necklace. So I'm going to use this 49 strand. It's the softest drape, and it has 49 strands in here, and it shows you the diagram how the stainless steel is going through this clear coating that's on the outside. And this is 0.019 inches for, you know, probably can't see it because I'm wearing it off. That is your average wire beading wire that you want to use. So I always string right on the spool. So that's what I'm going to do. And I have something in my nail, and it's in between my nail. So I haven't gotten it out yet. I don't want to clip it down any further than it already is. My husband's up north hunting, and I had my grandnephew Friday night overnight. Then I had my grandson yesterday. So I was like, oh, peace and quiet. I'm enjoying the quietness. I get back to my beading that I enjoy doing. All right, now I have to pay attention to my sequence, because as I was moving the mat to get it centered, my beads were rolling around. Okay, we're already to the center part anyway. Down, down, down. Well, my husband hasn't gotten a deer yet. He likes to hunt for the meat. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yep, this is 8. Nope, this is an extra one. All right, what am I doing here? Put that like that. Yeah, put one in there, one in the middle. This one. Now I've got, these are 6/0 seed beads. Oh, I lost it. Well, grab this one. They're bigger than your 11/0s. A little bit bigger. They're kind of like a small bead. And I've got 8 of them to go underneath here, so that this wire or this metal isn't on your beading, directly on your beading wire, wearing on it. So I'm covering it with seed beads. I got about 8 of them here. It was a perfect match. Not all these seed beads are the exact same size. Here, I'll show you. Here's one. And then here's another one. See how wide this one is? I don't know if you can see. Yeah, 2 different sizes right there. So anyway, I got this to match perfectly with our focal or pendant. All right, let's slide this on. we go. One more. I have to get some more out. Pearl. One of these. These remind me of the Snowflake Obsidian, but they're just glass beads. These are just glass beads. Curated bead box. You get, you do get some gemstones, crackle glass, pearls, and then these type marbling beads. So you get a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and then you get a starter pack, which consists of jump rings, crimp beads, head pins, everything you need to get started making a piece of jewelry. Stretch cord, beading wire, and memory wire. Excuse me. And it's 20 bucks a month. 20 bucks, that's it. No taxes, no nothing, no shipping and handling, just 20 bucks. It's a good stash builder. I gotta pull this out a little further. There we go. Very good stash builder. I started using it, but then I got, see how these are stuck together? I just take advantage of it and just use it. I started using it, but then I'm like, I'm not using all the beads, and it is a stash builder because I was building up a stash, and I'm like, I'm not using all these beads, so I'm thinking maybe I should stop with the subscription for a little bit, which I did. There we go. This one's done. Now, it's a matter of, let's finish it off. I don't know if I want to finish it off. Yeah, finish it. I'm going to finish this one. And then the second one here, I want it to kind of somewhat line up with it. Line up. Goodness. Okay, now what I'm using is a wire guard. That's exactly what it says it is. You put it on. So then when you put your jump ring on, this protects your wire, your beading wire. So now we're going to go back down through the crimp bead. Pull it down. Separate your wires. And then I'm going to crimp. Put it in the back groove. Always goes in the back groove where that tooth is. See where that tooth is? That's where I'm going to put the crimp. Get it in there. Pull down on the wire so it's not sticking out. Get in there. There we go. And squeeze. And go to the front. And squeeze. And then to cut off the excess. Turn. There we go. See, that's all the waste that we have. A little bit, about an inch, if that, maybe 3/4 of an inch. Now I'm going to go down to the other side here, push everything down, let gravity do its thing. My nose is stuffy. It's morning hours. My nose is always stuffy in the morning. I should probably wait until the afternoon to do this. Okay, I give myself about 4 fingers lengths to give me enough room to do this other side. So crimp bead on first. And then a wire guard. And one side and down the other. And then back down the crimp bead. Okay, now when you want to cinch this up, bring your crimp bead down, hold on to your wire guard, and pull. There you go. You don't want it too tight, you don't want it too loose. So now I'm going to crimp this, put it in the back groove, and pull down on the wire and squeeze. And put it in the front teeth to fold it over. And squeeze. Whoops, I didn't do that right. I went too far in front. Let me see. I think I'm going to have to do that one over. Let me see. See, it just wants to turn, turn, turn. All right, clip this off. And then I got about 2 inches of waste on this end. So this part is done. Now, all right, I want to end with one of these. Yeah, I'm moving this one around. Got this one on a sequence, so we're going to put this here, this, and then a pearl, and one of these marble, champagne, and then a seed bead. It's a 6/0 seed bead. Where do I want to go from there? And then this, and then these. Where's the other one? This one. Another champagne, 6/0. I'll just move all these out of the way. It goes down there. Those go there. This. It helps to keep everything in order. And then another, and then this. Champagne. And I need some more of these 6/0 seed beads. I bought these a long time ago when I first started doing jewelry. I'm like, oh, these are pretty, not knowing what I bought. Now I know. Okay, now we got champagne, and then a 6/0. So I got 1, 2, 3. We've got that one. Are we going to have too many? Let's put this here. And then these. Okay. We're getting there. And then another champagne, and then this, and then these. I wonder, might have to go, yep, I think we're gonna have to go a little longer, people, because to make this, you want this one to be longer than this one, but I don't want it to be by 2 inches. So I'm gonna do another one of these. Oh, I'm out of, oh, here's one. Let's say I was out of bead caps. Can't run out of bead caps. And then this, and then a pearl, one of these, champagne, and last of all, that. All right, let's string this one up. Carefully. I have a horrible habit of messing up my beads and then have to take time to, I like to have everything all laid out so that when I get started, all I have to do is string, because I get to chit-chatting and so I go out of sequence. I'm like, oh boy. And I gotta pull the beads off, go back. See, this is just a little flower bead cap. Put one of these on, another bead cap. And another one of these. Champagne, it's like a champagne crackle glass. I think I have an extra one there. That on. So anyway, my husband likes to go hunting for the meat, which usually we have like 1 or 2 deer to take care of when he comes home. We have to get it all prepped and we grind it all up for burger for the year. And wow, does that really save us on buying burger for the year. Oop, need a bead cap. But it's a lot of work. You got to keep the meat real cold in order to go through the grinder. The grinder is a really nice grinder. So you just drop the meat and it comes right out. Makes our work a lot faster and easier. But it is a lot of work. And I am like, oh my goodness. His brother-in-law just passed away Friday. So before he went hunting, he already passed. So he's not sure if he's going to make it hunting next weekend. He hasn't gotten anything this weekend yet. So if he does get a deer, it'll be like, we got Thanksgiving, we got the deer, and we got a funeral. It's like, oh boy, that's a lot. That's a lot to deal with in 1 week. Because one time I had Thanksgiving here, and we had to take care of 2 deer, I think it was. Oh my gosh. Talk about busy. It was a lot of work. A lot of work. But as long as you keep your meat cold, and so we'll get out 1 bin of meat, and we'll have another bin in the fridge while we're grinding this one up. And then we always run it through twice, so we have to put it back in the fridge so it gets cool, and then work on another one, get that ground up. Oh my gosh. And then there's getting the food saver out and sealing up all the meat, putting it in the freezer. Oh my goodness, it's a lot of work. So in a way, I hope he gets a deer because it does help. Like I said, can you imagine buying beef all year? Hamburger all year? We haven't had to buy hamburger, oh my goodness, since I've known him. I've been married to him for about 10 years, a little over 10 years. And we've always had a deer to prep. Okay, and this is our last sequence. I'm hoping it's long enough. It's probably not. I think we're going to have to add. Oh, come on. There we go. And last of all. Okay, now bring these together. Well, that's not too bad. Because if I go in another sequence, it might make it too long. I think I'm just going to leave it at that. Yeah. Alrighty. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I should probably do this in the afternoon when I'm not so stuffed up. Alright. Seed bead. Or seed bead. Crimp bead. There's my crimp bead. And then a wire guard. Up and over. Down through the other side. Grab it. Put it through this crimp tube, crimp bead. And grab it. Pull down your crimp bead. And, well, no. This is the first side. I don't need to do, I don't want to waste so much. Let's just do this again. That's about good enough right there. Okay. Get it in the tooth there. And squeeze. And then we're bringing it in front. And squeeze. And then that's all our waste is right there. And then we're going to snip off this excess. Now, slide it down. Get a little bit more of a gauge here. I'm thinking it might have to go down a little further. Yes. Okay. Before I clip off this other side, I'm going to give myself enough room to keep going with the sequence. So we want this. Oh, I'm out of... Oh, here we are. Oh, I'm not. It's right here. This. One of these. There we go. We'll just do another sequence full. And that's it. That should do it. So I usually give myself 4 fingers length. But because I got this to go, I'm just going to go a little bit further up. Give me enough room to put everything on. Okay. Champagne. bead cap, marble or not really marble, but yeah, marble style bead. And then my 6/0 champagne, pearl. Hi, Justice. What you want? Just a minute. I have a German Shepherd. She's here. She probably wants to go outside. She usually don't come in and bother me while I'm in here. Yeah, that's better. Okay, what you need? You want me to pat you? Okay. Are you out there all by yourself? All right. Oh, dog hair now I got on me. Crimp bead. And go on, yep. Wire guard. Down the other side. And then put the crimp back through the crimp bead. Grab a hold of it. Whoop. Grab a hold of it. And pull down. There we go. Oh, we got more waste on this side. A lot more. All right. There we go. Got nice and snug. See how sometimes the wire will stick up. Now watch, I want it to do it and it won't do it. Well, it'll stick up over the wire guard. You don't want that. Make sure it's nice and snug. Make sure this is loosey-goosey, but not too loose. Nice and tight, but not too tight. It's got to have that happy medium. See how it's crooked? Well, how it's off to the side? We can just go down through a bead. Let's go through a bead. If I can get through, there we go. Pull it down. There. Now see how it's straight on? There we go. And now we'll crimp. And pull down, squeeze. Go in the front and squeeze. And then we have to cut off all this extra. But you can save it, maybe make an earring out of it. Now we need jump rings. I use my bent nose to cover the jump ring where have the opening at the top right here, and then take another pair of pliers. I have my flat nose. These are a flat nose, and twist open. I leave this side alone and I just twist with my right. And then we want to string this side on, and then you always want to make sure your orientation is right so that it hangs properly. And then close. There we go. Now we'll do this side. Find the opening, put it towards the top. Leave this side alone. Twist with this side. And we're going to put this side on first. And then this side over on this side. And then we're going to twist to close. Always twist towards me to open, and then away from me to close. Just a habit I've gotten into. Yeah, that works. that works. Now I have, here we go. I have these metals. This chain is really hard to match up gold. Gold is like in so many different shades of gold. So I think I matched up pretty good. See how long this is. This is 12 inches. Well, not really. Let's go 11 and a half. 11 and a half inches. So about, I don't know, 3.5 inches on each side, plus our clasp. This is the clasp I chose. It's a magnetic clasp. Oh, I thought it had the grooves in it to help keep it from, I don't think I want to go with that. I thought it had the grooves in it to help keep it from, it'll lock it in place. So I'm going to get a different one out. I have to have a different one because this is just not going to work. And I'm running out of, I have an order in to get more lobster claw clasp. I have these smaller ones, but I don't like using these really small ones. People don't like small ones because they're hard to work with. But I suppose I could put one of these on until I get my order in. Alright, we'll just use one of these for now. And then I can change it out. Okay, oh, this already got a jump ring on it. So we'll open this jump ring. Oh, getting a little ahead of myself. I wanted 3.5 inches of this chain. 3.5, perfect. All right, here. I'm just gonna snip off. I gotta take my dog outside. All right, hang on. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I usually take this and I have a wire here, right here. And I string it through and then take, whoop, that's the one we don't want. String it through, let it hang down, and then you know where to clip it off. So it's you got it even on both sides. There we go. There we go. Hang on. There we go. All right. We'll open this jump ring and attach the chain. Get it in the bent nose pliers, turn it, and open, and put this on. Close it. And somebody's walking their dogs, so other dogs are barking at them. That's one thing I like about Justice. She doesn't, if there's another dog barking, she just doesn't pay no attention. She might look that direction, but she don't do anything. The reason why I gotta go and take my dog outside is because we live on the end of the block, on the corner. Our backyard consists of a deck and the neighbor's garage that lives on the other side, alongside the other side of the street. So I have to go out, watch her, so she don't go and do her business on their property. So anyway, we have our backyard, and okay, here's the block. Yeah, this is the block, and then we're on the end here, and then this guy and her, their backyards butt up, but nobody's got a fence up, so I have to go out with her. Make sure she don't do her business on their property. So when it's time to let the dog out, I have to go let her out, watch her, wait for her to get done, bring her back in. So let's put on this. Oops. Clasp over here. Close it up. And then on this side, we want a jump ring. Okay. And the bent nose. Keep this one stable. Twist with the right. Twist towards you. Open. And then put on our jump ring. Twist away from you to close. Consistency. And this is our necklace for today. See the different color yellows, gold, different colors, different shades of gold. But that'll be in the back, so not everybody will see. Okay, let me get this arranged here. All this stuff out of the way. Throw these out. And then this is what we did. My next necklace, I want to use my chain stay, which it holds your chain up so you can make like a cha-cha necklace. So I don't know how that's going to work because it's up and down, and you're only going to see from the top. You're not actually going to see how I hook it onto the chain. I'm not sure. I'll figure something out. But this is our necklace for today. So until next time, people, happy beading.